Pony Sisters. I'm Savannah.
And I'm Avery. Hi. And I'm Charlotte from the Kansas Cowgirl.
And today we're going to talk about questions you need to ask yourself before you get your first horse.
So let's do this. Yeah, so ask the first question.
And the first question is, do I connect with this horse?
You don't need I don't think you need a 100% bond.
No, you don't.
You need to be like, oh, this horse is sweet, you know.
If you have no connection with the horse, then
you really shouldn't. If you're not, I would say you need to be kind of drawn to the horse.
Yeah.
Next question. If it is a rescue, am I okay with dealing with extra responsibility, aka expenses? So rescue horses, this is a story that actually our vaulting teacher told us told me, I don't know if she told this, but she told people not to buy this one rescue horse. Not because it was a rescue, just because
they can be way more expensive.
They can be way more expensive, but they bought it and it had Cushing's disease. But they're not selling the horse, they're dealing with it, and it's gonna go great. They're gonna forever home. So yeah.
And also they can be way more responsibility because sometimes rescue horses could have been through a lot and have a lot of problems with their attitude, and it's just a lot to deal with. So.
Yeah. Okay.
And the next question is, what is your budget?
That's a good question. Don't go over budget.
It's important to have a budget.
Yeah. Right now, say my budget for a saddle is, I know this is really a low budget, but it's $250.
Yeah,
so,
you can find those places.
Yeah, you can find those on eBay. Buy everything on eBay, kids. Okay. Your turn.
The next question is this horse an easy keeper? And if not, are you okay with that?
Yeah. So, easy keeper horses would generally, they'll cost more money to do boarding and stuff.
And it's just
a good idea
to have, for your first horse to have an easy keeper because you're not used to having a horse of your own.
Okay. So, next question is, mares are typically harder to deal with. If you're planning on getting a mare, are you okay with dealing with the mood swings? Now, mares, if you've ever ridden a mare, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, some days they'll be perfect little angels, and then the next they'll be monsters, so.
Like Bonnie.
Yes. I was thinking Bonnie, a horse that we ride, one day she's so perfect, and then the next day she bolts, just switches.
Yeah. Do you have a funny story with Bonnie?
A little bit.
Yeah. Want to tell it?
Sure. Well, we ride it with my cousins, and so we ride it with my cousins, and she was over where we got on, and I rode her back over to the other side of the field, and she decides, hey, I'm gonna turn around and start running in circles. So she decides she's gonna run in circles.
Was Leah on her?
No, I was.
Oh, you were.
And then Leah tries to run after me, and she falls off almost.
Wow. Okay, your turn.
If you're planning to do shows, do you have all the equipment to do that, or do you have a trailer, or money to buy a trailer, or money to pay for transportation? You have to think about that. I'm not really planning on doing shows, so.
Yeah. But if I was planning on doing shows, there are people who I know who have trailers, and they have a large truck. We don't have a huge truck, so it'd be hey, can we rent your truck and your trailer for the day? That's also something you can do.
Have you thought about feed costs and what you're feeding them?
That's a great question.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're gonna feed them, then you really should think about that because, we're probably thinking we're gonna feed our horse hay, unless she needs other stuff, but
yeah. So another thing is if your horse is prone to ulcers, in their stomach, you're gonna
have to need supplements.
You'll either need to get supplements or you'll need to spend $30, which usually isn't a cost for feed. It's more or less cheaper than that, but you'll need to pay $30 for an extra low carb, low calorie feed, so you don't get ulcers. And that in the end is actually cheaper than paying for the the supplements to
Yeah.
fix it and the vet appointments and things. So, the next question is, have you thought about boarding fees?
Yeah, if you're gonna board your horse, you have to think about boarding fees because
Yeah.
they can be a lot.
Yes.
Same time.
Thank
you
you
for watching. Okay.
Oh, that is so crazy.
Thank you for watching. Join them next time.
And-
My channel will be linked in the description
Yeah.
box down below.
And so go subscribe to the Kansas Cowgirl.
Just hit 50 subscribers, so yeah.
Avery should be able to say something.
Avery,
Yeah,
say something.
say something.